Hi, Gaming with Miss Fox here. Uh, just another snippet I'm adding to this video. The intro is gonna be a video that I recorded that I'm not sure if I want to build a series on. So let me know. That is like the oldest version of Minecraft that I can boot up. I can't get mods on it, and there's no sound that works with it, so I definitely would have either me talking or music. I couldn't just have no sound. That would be ridiculous. So that might be a little harder for me to do because while it is easy to make videos on, it's hard to find stuff to talk about, and I don't know. It definitely would be more of music background type of thing. And then there's another snippet of a failed recording. I just wanted to have like a little buffer to make it obvious where one thing ends and the next thing begins. I was originally going to add a song to this here, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I might still add a song after. I haven't quite decided yet. But, yeah, because I don't have a set intro yet. I need to work on it. So for now, it's just going to be me talking post-op, like post-recording, and, see where I take it from there.
The bells ring out for the golden grain, not for the dead, not for the pain. But the harvest feels like ash in my mouth. I'm wearing a crown, but I'm feeling so young. In the silence of halls where the shadows have hung, and the boy plays his games with a wooden sword, while I guard the secrets I've stored. He calls me dad with easy smile, a child's trust, a beguiling file of love that comes so light and free, but it doesn't touch the part of me that's buried deep in the mountains cold, or the story that's been quietly told. I give you the past to hold in your hand, the leather bracer, the faded plan, the sketch of a man who isn't here to wipe away a single tear. You trace the edge and you say, thank you, Dad, but you're thanking the ghost, not the man in the sad shadow of the throne. I'm building a bridge, but I'm standing alone. I open the box with trembling hands, the soldier's gear from distant lands. I brought it to you thinking maybe then you'd see the father who's been waiting again. But your eyes lit up for a stranger's face, a memory taking up the space where my heart should be, where my voice should speak. of the war.
Hi, Given Miss Fox here, back with another video. This is gonna be a series where I play in the oldest version of Minecraft that works on Forge, and I'm gonna add 2 mods at a time. So this is Buildcraft and Tree Captator. Tree Captator is the precursor to Tree Harvester, which I use a lot in my newer versions. Okay, right off the bat, we got 2 axes. That wasn't planned. I didn't even look at the chest. I literally just started recording the moment that it loaded in. And since I can't change my keybinds, and my A key just doesn't work properly, this might be a very jinky play. This is in 1.7.10, and I think there is a way I can change my keybinds. It's not as easy. So things like moving my A key, I'm clicking it right now, and it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Same thing with my W key, but it works a little more reliably. Oh, and I forgot in this version, you don't crouch, you just break. That's gonna take some getting used to. Yeah, they got the old textures too. I haven't decided on a schedule yet, so I'll see. This is probably gonna come out on Tuesday. I'm recording it on Monday though, because on Sunday I recorded 2 videos. I'm probably not gonna do that moving forward. It was just Sunday was like just the video that I posted at the wrong time. I meant to post it 9 a.m. Instead it ended up coming out at 9 p.m. But whatever, too late to fix that now. But yeah, 9 a.m. I'm gonna be posting a new video, and I'll see what videos do well and what schedule I do. And what ends up being the easiest to create. This one's probably not gonna be too bad, since I'm doing 2 mods at a time. I'm not gonna add too much each time. Like, once I explore everything of the mod, then I will go on to 2 more mods. Except for this time around, because I realized I'm probably gonna need some form of, like, just enough to inventory or something to know what's in the mod. I don't know, maybe I'll just look it up. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I'll look it up the old-fashioned way. I played this mod a lot, like, before modern Minecraft became, like, more modded. It took me a long time to no longer do this, like this version, so I pretty much know, like, the crafting recipes by heart at this point. But, I don't know. I'll see how it goes. This is just the episode to get a base going. Probably not even gonna go into buildcraft in this episode. And my cat's playing with things she shouldn't, so I might have to yell at her soon. She got down though, but she knocked down my pretty light. Didn't break it though, just it's not on the angle I want it to be on. I'll fix it later. Not like that, you can see that in the video. As long as she's not chewing on a wire or something, then I don't really have to do anything. She's not that dumb, but she likes to make me think she is. Jump key is also, like, not working properly. I don't know, once I'm a little healthier and I clean my house more, I might switch to my other PC, which then it wouldn't have these issues, because a lot of the issues you're seeing now are glitches within my laptop's keyboard. I tried plugging in another keyboard, but with the setup I have now, just me sitting in my bed, I don't have enough space to utilize the keyboard properly. Let me see, maybe I can change the keybind. I know I had problems doing it before. Oh, I see. It's just lower down than it is in the newer versions. That's where I kept messing up. Alright, well, now you get to see what keybinds I usually use. Uh, Actually, no, that's supposed to be, that's right. I'm dyslexic, so I can't tell. And muscle memory doesn't work for these older versions. Alright. I don't know what's going on with the spacebar, but... Okay, now it's working. I wasn't having a problem with the spacebar in the newer versions. I feel like every time I update my laptop, I end up with more problems than it solves. I don't have the money to fix it. My main PC, it just didn't really work well. You would think a laptop would be worse, but I don't know. It's worse in some things, but better in others. Like, it records more reliably, doesn't randomly just stop recording. But the space and the sound quality and the keyboard isn't very great. But with my laptop, I can connect it to my phone wirelessly very well, so I don't have to worry about space as much, because I have an SD card in my phone. But with my main PC, the Wi-Fi adapter just cuts in and out. Like, there's no built-in Wi-Fi. And I don't have Ethernet yet. I hope to get it soon. Probably won't have to pay for it. I just have to move my grandma's router upstairs and then just connect it, because probably gonna do that anyway, because she sucks at maintaining the Wi-Fi. That and Wi-Fi works better when it's higher up, so it probably would benefit all of us to have it in my apartment. Before we had it downstairs, because my uncle lived up here, and when he was at work, no one can come up to fix it. But I don't leave the house all that often, and my mom and grandma don't even know how to fix it, even if they, were available. I always have to go downstairs and do it anyway. So I might as well just bring it up here. Because with me, I'm the only one in the household out of the three of us that knows how to use it at this point. So there's no point having it downstairs. That, and I'm the one that actually uses it like 90% of my life. They barely utilize it at all. My mom can't even figure out how to log into Netflix on her own. I'm surprised she even knows how to turn her TV on. And grandma, she just uses it. She's a little more tech savvy than my mom, surprisingly enough. But she doesn't do things that require like a strong signal. She just looks at emails and videos. Her cheap little laptop's fine for that. I'm the one with like 3 different computers and 3D printers, and definitely a more tech savvy of the bunch. But even I don't know, like, what people my generation usually would. But, I know enough. She keeps saying I should get the job of, like, IT or something. Okay, now I do have to adjust that light, because it can't hang from its wire, so... break this tree, and I'll be right back. Will you animals stop it? This is why I locked half of you in the bedroom. Walter, I shouldn't have to glue things down in order to have nice things. You don't even climb that high until this nice light went up there. Stop eating the mirror. Cookie. I know he wants to cuddle with me, but walking on the net is not logically possible. It's a net. You're a dog. You're not climbing that. You can go under, but not over. And go on, but go. Trying to record a video. You are being distracted. They're size of for pig. Actually, no, not really. More like, well, dachshund. A very chubby dachshund. Yeah. I think having a small dog would mean less things getting knocked over. He's not even knocking over because he's hyper. He's just stupid. Oh, come on. Figured out how to open the door. How do you let the cat in? Oh, well. Just don't destroy anything again. I should not the place where I store the blankets down open. Cookie. Sometimes I think he's a cat. He thinks he's a cat. He just slinks through a small gap they realistically shouldn't fit through. And even the cat's just like, I don't know if I want to go through there with the other cat there. Oh, don't go hissing at little Jerry now. Minnie, you know better. Oh, they're just staring at each other. One wants to come in, one wants to go out, and there's not enough room for them both to go side by side, so they're like staring at each other like, okay, who's going first? Oh, little Jerry's letting Minnie go out. Maybe. They're not like fighting or anything, they just can't decide who goes first. So they're just staring at each other, going back and forth. Oh, now they're both decided just to leave the bedroom. Little Jerry is mean towards the other cats, though. Hisses at our kittens and pounces on them. Full on growls at the dad of the kittens. He's fixed now, so. I'll get her fixed soon. I can only get 2 at a time. I gotta go when they have availability, so. I'm gonna get the mom and one of the girls fixed. I know realistically I should get the 2 boys fixed, but Jerry's being a nuisance. And the boys can stay in the separate room for a little while longer. Because right now they only have 2 boys that are not fixed and 4 girls. One I'm never gonna be able to get into a carrier, so. I can try, but she won't even let me pet her. She's an indoor cat that acts feral, so it's like, yeah, it's like whatever. She likes the other cats. And she doesn't attack the dog or me or anyone. She just hides. So I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. If she doesn't want my friendship, then she doesn't have to have it. I caught her because Minnie's brother died, and I was worried that without another cat at that age, that he wouldn't imprint on cat behavior. But in hindsight, being raised by a dog wasn't bad. I mean, he knows how to walk around with the harness on. That, and I ended up getting little Jerry. That was unexpected. So at this point, I'm just keeping Winslow because no one's gonna want a cat that antisocial, and I don't mind. I got 7 other cats that'll play with me. If she's just here for her brother's, company, then that's fine. In fact, I might even go rescue Minnie's mom, and she would be the exact same way, completely antisocial, but she's elderly, and I feel like Minnie would, being as welcoming as he is, probably would enjoy her company. But I gotta focus on getting a job so I can afford the vet bills. I already paid for 4 terrace slips long before I caught these cats, so I already had a plan in motion. Granted, I wasn't expecting kittens. When I bought 4, I had rescued 3 kittens, and I had Winslow that needed to get fixed, so I bought 4. But one ended up passing away before I can get him fixed, and it turns out he already was, and then dumped, which was a surprise. That's for the one that found that out. And then the other one, the person I rehomed her to said they wanted to go to their own vet, and they were doing it themselves, so they didn't want to wait, just wanted the cat right there and then. So I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I know her. We were friends since kindergarten, and she wanted a cat that would get along with her grandma's dog because it was for her grandma. And being raised alongside a dog for a couple of weeks was all it took for them to get along. And yeah, so I ended up having 2 extra terrace slips that I was planning to use it on Minnie's mom and then Creamsicle's mom when he ended up coming around. But then turns out I thought little Jerry was fixed because why dump 3 cats and only fix one of them? So I figured, you know, I'll just use the terrace slips on other strays. If I can't keep them, then catch and release. Turns out she wasn't. And, well, that's how I ended up with 4 kittens, so now I'm gonna use the remaining 3 I haven't used on her, and well, I'm gonna buy another one. But, I don't know. I only got disability income, so my grandma will help with it. It's only $25. But that's one thing. She's helping me with an accidental kitten. I'm not going to rescue another animal. Which, you know, is fine. But I do eventually want to rescue all the cats that I can. Spay, rehome, spay, release, whatever ends up working well with them. Because if they're too feral to release, but too friendly to, if they're too friendly to release, but too feral to keep, then maybe I'll just keep them indoors, or just let them hang around here instead of returning them back to where I find them. Because I'm not going to go that far. So if they want to go back to where I found them, they could. It's not like a realm of impossibility. It's just a little farther than most cats would want to do, but not like a dangerous distance. I'm not planning to leave Highland Falls to go catch cats. I can't drive. I'm going wherever I can carry a trap, which, with my health currently, and I'm not going to get much better, that's probably not going to be very far. So, I'm not too worried about it. Like, Creamsicle's mom, I did catch her, and she jumped out the window. It was fine. I went right back to where I found her. I just don't have the energy to go try to catch her again. I just realized I have my light on Moody. Modern Minecraft Auto puts it on to pretty close to full bright. So, yeah, this looks better. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna do what I did in the other series and just build an underground bunker for now. I was planning to do more in that episode, but it crashed. I did get it up and running again. I had to remove a mod, I think. I think I moved the free cam. But, yeah, I got it up and running again, so. And since this version, you can't put chests right next to each other, I'm gonna make this bunker a little bigger. That, and I don't have a backpack mod, since I'm doing 2 mods at a time. That other series, I'm not planning to add any mods. I might add maybe some, mods that, like, shaders or something if they come out, because that isn't a version where that's not out yet. But I want that to be completely vanilla feel. Like, the mods are just for performance based and making things a little doable by myself within a shorter time frame, simply because I want to actually make progress on it. It's not a series I intend to do long term. It might if it becomes popular, but yeah, it's just something to hold viewers over until my main series is finished. Because it's not really a series with much planning in mind, just to explore newer versions and to update about the channel. It's not gonna have the theme, so I'm not planning to put much, like, stock into it or effort into it. And even this one's not really gonna have a theme. I want some series that are just really easy to make videos on, that just for when I'm too tired to think about things and I just want to have a mindless record. Because I'm not in the best of health and my mind just doesn't hold, like, a thought very well, so I want something where I can just chill, mind, smell things, no running from danger or having to think about complex stuff. But most of my really heavily themed channel, like themed videos I'm planning, like making a full adventure map and giant, like, multi-kingdom level worlds, that is when I'm actually in the mindset to do that. Like, I'm not gonna force myself to make scheduled videos on that. When I have a video of it, I have a video of it. Like, don't hold out for those kind of videos, because they're gonna be few and far between, and most likely are gonna just be much rarer. I still hope to do them, but I'm just no state of mind to be putting that much effort into things right now. So it might not always be one video a day. There's going to be some times where there'll be 2 or 3, because I'm hoping to set up those big projects for when after surgery and when I'm working and when I got my mental health a little better and physical health up to snuff for more ambitious projects. So for now, I'm just kind of just keeping the channel alive till then. This channel has been on life support and probably was close to dead for a couple of months, maybe a year or 2, I don't know. But that's pretty much reminiscent of how I've been lately. I definitely have felt dead for the past year or 2, like just sleeping, not really existing in the sense of the word, I guess. But I'm trying. Need to get back out there and just be part of a community. I don't think I would ever really be a full member of my own town. I'm too different in their mindset. I'm not pro-war, I'm against it, I'm more of a peaceful pacifist. So, growing up in a military town with the way I think and how I view the world, I think military shouldn't exist and everyone should get along. I know that's not realistic, but I'm not gonna pretend to like something just to be a part of a community. I'm not gonna pretend to agree with people around me when they don't fit my worldview. But I've come to realize if that's the case, then I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna have to be a loner. And I made up my mind. I'm choosing to be a loner, to barely interact with anyone other than the bare minimum, just because I don't want the drama. I don't want to hear politics. I don't want to hear what's going on. I just want to protect my own mind, protect my own peace, and this community, military focused as it is, it's not compatible, and I don't have the money to move. So yeah, I'm just stuck in a town where I can't really thrive unless I just block them out mentally, and can't really block them out physically. But you know, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. Just I'm not gonna force myself to pretend to believe what they believe. And yeah, the world always expects you to change to fit it, and well, that's why the world's a piece of shit. So probably just, I don't want to contribute to what I don't like to see. When did I make a wooden axe? Could have sworn I broke that. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you want things to change, don't change yourself to be what you don't want. And that's pretty much the conclusion I came up to. Like, if I don't like the way the world is, I'm not going to contribute to what I don't like. So I'm not going to contribute to a militarized community where the military base nearby is the main focus. Like, I get it's the biggest source of income, it's what helps the economy, but it's just I can find other ways. I can rely on disability. I don't have to bend and torture myself to fit in their worldview. I could just exist, I guess. It's a lonely existence, but dealt a bad hand. Just see what I can make of it, I guess that's why I like Minecraft so much, because even when you're dealt a bad seed, you can do stuff with it still. You're not always gonna get the best spawn, and like, sure, you could keep re-rolling, but I think the whole fun of it is just starting a world, seeing what you can do with what you get. It's not like real life. You can just go make a new world. It doesn't turn out like the way you want, but I don't know. I think that it's a good, to just keep trying to make it better. I can't do that in the real world because of my health and because I'm only one person, but I can do it by myself in Minecraft. And I think that just, helps me cope with the reality I'm in. And I don't know why I did that, because... Oh, I'm sure I'll find a reason for that, because it looks good. I'm like sure in modern standards it doesn't, but this is like a really old version, so there's not as many blocks. I'm probably gonna add more mods to add more stuff, so I don't know. I mean, I guess as I progress, I could probably put technology there or something. I'm gonna add a lot of tech mods to this, but ones that I'm really familiar with. Because again, I want this series to be more just not have to learn anything new, not have to overthink anything, just simple, what I'm used to. Kind of break from the constant learning modern stuff. I'm learning modern Minecraft simply because the new mods that come out and new stuff that's coming out looks interesting. Like, it's made me realize, maybe going to modern versions is worth it. But I won't always feel that way every day. There'll be some days where it's just like, I want to go back to the versions I'm used to. And the beauty about Java Edition, you could just do that. You could just downgrade your world whenever you like. Like, modern Minecraft can't downgrade very far, but, you can just make a new world. If you already have a lot of stuff built in, then it sucks, but if you're like me that gets bored and wants to start new again eventually, then it's not a big deal. Then you can always just copy the world, so if it corrupts as you updated it, then you still have the old version, so you just work with that old version's limitations. And I think that's what I like about the old Minecraft, is that there are limitations. You're not overwhelmed by choices. And, I'm overwhelmed all the time, so it's nice to play a game where I don't have to be if I don't want to be. I know I'm making these, very, I guess not very high, but again, this is just a bunker I made because I didn't get a bed before nighttime, so I'm not planning to really utilize this underneath portion all that much. Your starter home's not always the nicest one. It is mainly probably going to be used as just a storage, really. Until eventually I make more designated storage place, so then I might reuse it as one AFK farm, put hoppers behind the chests. But anyway. It's just a little hobbit hole for the sake of surviving the night. Which is not night anymore, so that's why I'm making the way out now. I still want it to look decent. But I'm sure as time moves on, this structure might not even fit the theme anymore. Once I get new blocks and mods start adding new things, my style will probably change quite a lot. I didn't realize how deep it went. So I probably will have a lot of these smaller underground bunkers just scattered around my world. Because I'm going to focus a lot on exploring. When I add mods where you need to go to new chunks, I don't want to have to carry all the stuff around or have to completely relocate every time. Have nice builds in one location and then come back to them, but there would be no pressure to. Huh? Oh, it's coming down again, so the spider's gonna attack me. And then I realized I never turned keep inventory on in this version. Oh well. I'm not planning to explore out in this episode. Just planning to mine, and now I have a way out. Just gonna do this for now. There, but now I have a way to store stuff, and hence mining isn't gonna be as difficult. Oh, let me see. Decorate a little bit. Yeah, actually, this would be a good place to put a bed. And then I get enough flower pots up here. Alright, now I found a purpose for that little nook. I'm gonna stay organized in this season. just in case I die in the mines or something, I'm gonna keep some food here. And some pickaxes. Okay, and take that. For now, I'll keep stone cobblestone together, just because above it, worth separating it. Half the wood with me for sticks. I'm not gonna put all of it into torches right now, but no. So you need somewhere to dig down, huh? Alright, well, I crafted too many chests then, because... Okay. I know it's not quite organized, but... And I think I'm gonna put that there, there... I don't know if the flower pot there. And this I will put at the bottom of the mine. So I don't have to go up and down so much. Actually, I'm gonna turn my remaining wood into sticks and ladders. Hopefully it'll be daytime by the time I get all these ladders down. I'm just gonna bring all this with me. I'm gonna dig straight down pretty much. So I just realized I don't have enough resources to go big mining yet. I need way more wood. I'm gonna do that, so yeah. For now, I'm just gonna put the ladders on this, but eventually I'll make it look nice and replace it with the birch. I know a lot of people don't like birch, but I feel like in the the older versions of Minecraft, it looks pretty good with this, like, older version of the oak. I don't know, I think the newer texture really messed it up. I don't know, I'm just not one that likes change all that often. Like, some change is good, but I don't know. My mindset is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The textures were fine. They had this nostalgia base. And I know you can just add them on, like a texture pack, but the newer stuff's not put in the older theme yet, so it just doesn't look right. It's not cohesive enough to still be nostalgic. And I get why they didn't, like, keep the old style. They wanted to start something fresh, but I don't know. I think they should have just kept everything in the old style, and then if they wanted a fresh, to make a texture pack. Like, I know it would have been more work, but instead of only giving us the old textures for the old blocks that predate those new textures, they should have just made it in both styles. I mean, the old style was charming because it was, like, in my mind, simpler. I mean, not old doesn't always mean simpler, but it wasn't like a guessing game of what it was supposed to be. There was really no effort in making it based in real life. It just kind of happened that way. Yeah, I'm only digging out this way because I know things spawn on different levels, and since there's a cave here, when I eventually get more resources, I do want to explore it. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it there. But that and having a chest in a midway point seems better than all the way at the bottom. And this also gives me a place to retreat if the mobs are overwhelming me, so. So have a feeling I'm gonna be climbing into another cave. I hear a lot of mobs. And I'm nowhere near ready. Yep, figured as much. I don't have enough resources to block it off. So I need to get down there. But if I do, I'm probably gonna get rushed. Yep, good. I don't have any way to get a torch down there without just jumping down. What about the... Yeah, gravel rail. It's not too... oh, okay. Anyway, I fell down. Yeah, let me just do this. Okay, did the Enderman just take the gravel? Like... oh, crap. Wait, okay, huh. Did the creeper... where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd the creeper go? Oh. No. Why is there so many mobs down here? Ah! Oh. Dad, come on! Stop! Okay, I don't think I explored that far. Oh crap, it's gonna be nighttime again. Well, it was fun. And I think I'm lost. I definitely went farther than I thought I did. I know I went towards the horses, and... horses could have moved, though. I think I'm on the right way. I really shouldn't be wasting all my energy, but, I think it's just over this. I should have built some type of landmark or something. And I wasted all my already. Okay, this is where I'm going to end the video, so I can look back at the footage to know where I went. Hi, Gaming with Miss Fox here. I am probably not going to have music in this video, because I talked through the majority of it.
I don't know where I went.
Let me know what style you want. Just music in the background, or me rambling on about random things. I'm getting a little more confident talking on a mic, so I might just do a mix of both, simply because I am enjoying both. But I'm probably gonna put some music in the front and back just to test like outros or as a way to like hint to other projects. Um, I haven't decided yet on an intro or an outro, so I guess for now it's just gonna be me voicing my plans, my thoughts, and what's going on with the channel. So then at least there is something to like indicate the beginning and end of a video, I guess. I know it's not really needed, but I feel like it brings more cohesive energy to the series to do that. I think each series will have its own theme, though. But yeah, I mean, the starting of a series, especially anything that has a focus, will probably be music, but I feel like this one doesn't need it because I talked directly to the viewers kind of unintentionally, just felt like it. That in this series is more relaxed. It's more like it's not completely like theme focused. It's just more nostalgia bait than anything, to be honest, because I love these older mods and this older version. So yeah. I mean, this is the kind of the stuff I was doing when I first started Minecraft and started recording. In fact, I think this is the version I started playing. I don't know if it was just because it was the version that was out at the time. Probably not. I don't remember how long ago I started. But I think it was just because I started out with, like, inspired by Pat Monroe's and Ballistic Squids and, like, the NTDM, and they did a lot of older mods, like Ore Spawn, MCA, which is actually still being updated. Minecraft Comes Alive is still, like, it's still updating. But Ore Spawn's, like, dead. I do have a working file. In fact, that might be the next one I add. Or I might have a Ore Spawn focused series, because that is a big mod. But yeah, I'm gonna record the next series I'm planning after this one, but it's gonna be posted later. It's because I want have a lot of stuff available for if there's a day where I am too tired to make a video, then I have something to post. Because if I make one video each day, I'm gonna lose momentum. Because some days I'm in the mood to make a lot, and then some days I'm not in the mood at all. And if I post based on that, it's not going to make much traction. But if I make based on what makes traction, then I'm going to get burnt out. So I'll just have a stockpile of videos that I can use when I need them. So I might not have a really set schedule. I'll still have one a day, and some series might be specific days, but that might just end up being more just a happy accident because some series are fun to make and quick to make, and hence I'll have a lot more like stockpiled, I guess. That, and I need to make a habit of stopping and starting recording so then it's easier to edit. This time I stopped recording because I need to look back at the recording to know where I went. So that kind of just ended up working out. But I don't intend to make videos this long. I know I'm going to experiment with the lengths, and I think that's this series where that's where it's going to shine because this series is just trying 2 mods at a time and only adding new mods as I like run out of things to do. So I think having an experiment of how long they are kind of just makes sense. But other series that are more mod focused, more theme focused, having a set time would probably be better. So let me know. I am probably going to add this snippet to wherever it seems I'm the most quietest, or just before or after. I'm going to look through it and see. Yeah. Okay. Bye for now.